My topic is something I care very much about and not that many people know about in the world because they just really don't pay that much attention to it because it's not a global or pushing issue that affects them and is not happening in their country. My issue is about the dehorning of a very endangered species, the rhino. Over the past few years, there's been a shocking increase in rhino poaching. In 2012 alone, there was over 300 rhinos poached. And with the rhino population, in some areas, there's as little as 20,000 rhinos going and living in that area at one time, and that's a very small number for a population of animals, especially rhinos, which are so large and need groups around them. You may ask why I'm really concerned about the dehorning of rhinos and why horns are even important to rhinos. Some may say that rhinos are characterized by their huge size, their big presence, and their powerfulness, but I can assure you that the most powerful thing about a rhino is his horns. You can ask why all of a sudden the horn of a rhino has become so popular. Over the past few years, the shocking increase in rhino poaching has escalated due to the money gained from getting rhino horns. These horrifying figures, the 300, as I said before, with 300 rhinos poached in 2012, horrifying figures like that call for urgent need for both protective and preventative measures to tail and cater to the rhino poaching crisis to see what we could do to help them. At first glance, it seems like just removing a rhino's horn will solve all of the problems, but that's not entirely true because the rhino's horn is connected to the rhino. Some say by getting rid of the horn alone, then the rhinos become useless to the poachers, but that's not completely true. Over the past few years, the number of poachings of rhinos has increased dramatically. These numbers show us that we really need to stand up and fight for rhinos because they can't fight against weapons, guns, and men. So we have to learn by these staggering figures that we need to take a charge, and that's why I think dehorning the rhinos is extremely important. Because by dehorning a rhino, when a poacher goes to kill them, there's nothing for them to kill anymore because the worth of the rhino is gone to them because the horn is not there. So by removing the horn, you're removing the money found to a poacher for why they're killing the rhino. And that way they move on to find other rhinos to kill because they don't have to kill that one anymore, which just helps increase the population. Some things that affect this on a global scale in regards to poaching rhinos is that there's a lot of organized poaching games, which is really unsafe for any area to have gangs with huge weapons and huge guns on it because it puts everybody at risk, especially these rhinos. The demand has created such a highly profitable market that people are willing to do whatever they want for money, especially in very poor areas just like Africa. And many organized international poaching criminal gangs have just deployed advanced technologies from things like night vision scopes, silent weapons, so nobody hears them, and also the animals don't hear them, so they don't get killed by a startled rhino. That's huge. There's darting equipment that can kill people also and affect them at the same rate, and there's helicopters that can carry out their missions. Next, I'm going to show you guys some great places that you can get more information about helping to save rhinos and to stop poaching them and to learn more about dehorning rhinos. You can go to the charity above, Save the Rhino with Rhinos, to learn a lot more about rhinos. You can learn about different ways to help rhinos, different things about poaching. This website really has a lot of interesting things and you should really go check it out. It helped me a lot with my research and I learned a lot from it, and there's also really cool things. There's different pictures you can look at and a lot of fun things that will help you really learn more, and if you have any questions or want to get more involved, that's the place to go. You can also go to the International Rhino Foundation to learn more about rhinos and to help donate them. Their website is rhino.org, and here you can stay informed with all the different news coming in about rhinos, their numbers, and you can also donate a lot of money there to help the rhinos and really save them. This is Abby Ondar, my 2 rhinos, and my pet bird. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys learned a lot about rhinos, poaching, and dehorning. Help save these 2 endangered rhinos today.